Alright, so I've already tried to record this once, but here I go again. So I know I'm basically nearing the end of this phase of the game where we're dealing with Commander Dahl and the little military operators he basically brought. The gist of basically what I'm going to do right now is essentially just search his shuttle, find out what's basically his plan of operation here, disrupt it, and then finally get on with what I was basically doing before helping Alex. So hooray for that. Notably though, I plan to do more in this stat though, so there'll be more. By the way, I know I basically was standing on top of that little platform up there, but it doesn't really phase in right away when you basically load in from there, so worth knowing. Don't save on top of that platform.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified
Let's go up. Actually, before I go up and down, let's just go check the fabricator for a moment. I'll note that when I basically was checking the fabricator last time, there was basically this error issue. No plans to fabricate. Don't know why it basically does that, but oh well. I was basically going to show off the dart gun again, because you basically can use it to get to an area. But oh well.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please.
We'll deal with that in a moment, I guess.
System alert. Repairs.
Attitude adjustment required.
Alright, so here's Dahl's shuttle. Back here we have a cargo hold. Couple things in there. And yeah, it's lots of stuff to pick up, but whatever. Let's take that. Alright, so Kamazats. Initiate the Kamikaze protocol. Wheels up and orbital inside an hour. Mission orders will be transmitted en route. Alright, so here's the mission parameters for Commander Dahl.
Commander Dahl, this is William Yu, Acting Chairman of the TranStar Board of Directors.
I will need your credentials to authorize this mission.
Of course. My authentication sign is Zeta Invictus Emperor Tangerine.
Sign checks out. Good morning, Director Yu. Shuttle is hot and holding orbit. Awaiting mission parameters.
You must secure every piece of Cobalt clearance level technology and research aboard Talos 1. Then eliminate all TranStar personnel.
All personnel.
No survivors.
It's your show. And their funeral.
Payment will be deposited into 6 separate Benelux accounts after you transmit evidence of success.
I leave my operator feeds on. Just keep watching.
We strongly advise deploying your technical officer to a station router inside the firewalls first. Ideal location would be the station exterior, near the power plant grids.
Yes, I've seen the schematics, Mr. Yu. Goodbye.
You will destroy this transmission after...
Alright, so basically, we have to go find Dahl's tech officer, who's basically hiding on the exterior of the station. But before we do that, let's just go in here for a moment. Now, note that basically out here there should be a nightmare for me to basically scan, so we're going to try and scan it before, like, we move on. There it is, basically over there. Or wait, those are military operators.
Sierra Delta, interrupt. I've got Echo found. Echo found.
Alright, well, we're just going to leave then. I'll note that basically when I was, like, playing this, like, briefly before, the Nightmare was basically spawned out here. Actually fought the military operators for me, but whatever. We're just gonna go deal with the tech officer first then, I guess, and then we'll, like, deal with everything I want to basically do after that, I guess. So, that'll be the plan.
Qualified engineer. Repairs needed. System alert. Repairs needed.
See those for now.
System alert. Repairs needed.
I know at this point we're basically, like, running out of, like, stuff to, like, recycle, so if I need ammo, it'll be very hard to find. But anyhow. So note, by the way, we're actually going to do, like, an apto-regressive neurotomy on Dahl when we get around to it. I'm going to see something very interesting here, by the way, because basically we're going to, like, go find his tech officer out here in space. But before we do, there's always, like, this interesting fight, like, program, basically how it's outside of the Shuttle Bay, so
Microgravity detected.
basically we're going to have absolutely nothing. I guess we already fought the telepath, or had the telepath get fought over here, so never mind. Alright, so the plan is basically to find a tech officer. It's going to be, like, on the exterior of the station somewhere, so we have to go kill it. And its little guards that race around as well. Sometimes it's, like, close, sometimes you have to go, like, to, like, the end of the station base to find it. So lucky me, it's basically close by this time around. Now, if possible, I want to try and get around this guy so we can, like, avoid this guy, so we'll go this way. Oh, we're near the cargo bay here, so sometimes it might spawn near the crew quarters, sometimes it might need a power plant itself, sometimes, it'll be here. Basically, lots of places for it to basically spawn. Well, we're gonna fight at least one. And what really sucks about being in space is I have really, no chance to dodge these, so... They very much suck to fight. Whoop, you only got friends? Looks like they're bugging out here a little bit.
Warning, suit integrity damaged.
Taking a beating here, of course, because, out in space, but whatever. Alright, that should be it for, the stuff outside, so... Ow. Bought myself as the operator, but well. Right, let's go deal with the tech officer and then we'll be done with, this part here.
Warning, suit integrity damaged.
Leaking oxygen at this point. That's what basically happens when you take too much damage, but whatever.
Ghost Job Intercept D operational.
Dahl populated his entire crew with customized operators. He made the mistake of hanging his hopes on a machine. Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only thing that matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in. Meet me in the operator. We have important work to do.
No, I never actually used the oxygen refill station, so... Let's just see how it basically works when you basically run out of oxygen and, you need to refill. There we go, refill my oxygen. Oh cool, I can repair up right here.
Inspecting. Your suit integrity is compromised. Fix that. Repair complete.
That helps. Alright, so at this point, basically, all I have to do is basically just win. For the most part. But there's some things I always want to do before we get to, the sort of, the last hurdle, so to speak, to basically do. I'm just gonna get in here. We'll basically, make our way back into the lobby. The nightmare might spawn. It might not spawn. If it doesn't spawn, then whatever. But it would be nice to scan it. I don't have to scan it. I can show off abilities without it. But would be nice. I can probably check the fabricator now to see if it's basically working here. Yes, everything's still broken.
Alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
psionic aptitude available.
Here's the nightmare gas. Where'd it go?
Here.
Alright, well.
Attitude adjustment required.
I didn't know a nightmare could spawn here. Nor was it that, you know, basically, like, you know, I didn't, like, you know, just had the timers basically set for him, but whatever. Oh, there's a thermal fan right there.
Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified.
That's still down, so well. Guess we'll kill that thermal phantom and then, like, you know.
System alert. Repairs needed.
I actually have to go for a moment, by the way, so I'm just going to try and kill this guy and we'll go from there.
Vital signs warning. Burn trauma detected. Seek
Well,
medical attention.
I did say I have to go, so I guess I'll basically just, like, you know, cut it here and let's be right back. Alright, let's do this then. Maybe the nightmare actually exists for a moment here. Well, still up there.
Engineer.
Before it took a lot of damage, but I guess it's not doing so this time around for some reason.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Skeletal trauma detected.
Whoop!
Seek medical attention.
You know, I forgot I have no HP at this point too, right? So...
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
Oh, there goes those turrets. That's what I was doing right now, but I was just like going after turrets.
System alert.
And now go after me.
Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
And it probably would help if I actually, like, you know, didn't run into a wall, but oh well. You know, it's very odd that I fell off last time, so... This is probably his correct behavior here.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
Up here it comes. Oh, somewhere interesting note. If I go over here, technically it can get to me now.
Warning. Vital signs critical.
Yes, technically it can get to me now.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified.
Because, you know, like, it can't fit through doorways and stuff like that. So just because it can doesn't mean I'm going to let it do so.
Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Now, there's another question to ask myself. Is there going to be anything spawned, basically, like, you know, Typhoon-wise? At this point? Whoop, there's a mimic somewhere.
Repairs needed. System alert. Repairs needed. System alert. Repairs needed.
Because there is mimics sense to, like, you know, look around for them, but whatever. That should go away in a moment.
Repairs needed.
There we go.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Now, it's worth knowing that stuff shouldn't be able to get to me from, like, you know, down there because they're basically behind a door that they can't get through. These mimics are actually, like, you know, spawned in this area, so that's what's enabling to get to me, but those other guys shouldn't be able to. By the way, at this point, I can use all the operators now to get stuff.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Well, unless it's aired out like this, but whatever. Interestingly enough, I'm not seeing any of, like, you know, activity from, like, you know, the thermal phantom that was here before.
System alert. Repairs needed. System alert. Repairs needed.
But whatever. Alright, now note that going basically out here, the military operators should not really be inert because basically they have their operator base anymore. They need either Casper or Dahl to be alive from the basic work. And if they Near's alive, then they don't work.
Contact.
Boom.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
I should be able to go up to the medical operator now to heal up if I worry. So let's just do that now, I guess. Yeah, everybody's all down as well.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Come on down.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. Try to relax. All done. You can fill out a service questionnaire at the front desk.
Well, finally healed up. Now, I know at this point, but what I'm thinking about, basically, about doing. Basically, anything I basically need for my, safe, I should be taking, now. I guess, I'll salvage basically anything I'm not going to use here, so... Put this in here, put that in there. Well, we're basically up for to make a few things, so... Make this now. And a bulk caster. We're gonna make a few more of these basically I'm starting to run out, so let's make a few more for reserves. I realize there's only 5 HP missing here, but we're still gonna go heal up.
Diagnosing. Superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit couldn't handle. This won't take long. Good as new. You can fill out a service questionnaire at the front desk.
It's worth knowing that Luther Glass here, because I guess we never we were basically killing everyone wrong. Dahl never ambushed with him, but I'll note that he is an ambush character in this game. Not him specifically, but Dahl will actually use that if you don't kill everyone to ambush you, so worth noting. I'll also see if anything spawned when I basically come back in here now.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please
Oh, everything looks pretty good. See, I know you can actually use the bulk caster here to get into this area, if you don't have any other means. Oops.
System alert. Repairs needed.
But there we go.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Of course, they took off the power, so they go around again, but whatever. Well, we found the rest of the mimics. Alright, so yeah, this is like this room over here. Basically, it's the security office, so...
System alert. Repairs needed.
Ooh, there's an asteroid fragment in here. I'm not bothered unless you actually have hacking 2, you can't actually use this one, so... Oh well for that, but whatever. I still can't get out because, like, you know, manual override's still in play, but whatever. Still... Is this still gonna have an error? You know, I want to still basically fix it. Could be that, like, this didn't have enough, oh, whatever.
System alert. System alert. Repairs needed.
I did everything I wanted to in here, so let's just move on.
Repairs needed.
Alright, so note the plan basically at this point, now that I basically, like, you know, have, like, dealt with, like, you know, the tech officer, as well as, like, you know, explore the rest of the Shuttle Bay and, like, you know, outside and all that stuff. Now we're going to basically go over to Neuromod division, where I basically start out the game from. Because that's where basically Dahl and the scientists that, like, I saved basically go. We're just going to heal up first.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Please contact a qualified engineer.
Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit couldn't handle. Try to relax. Good as new. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire.
Really no reason to be going up here, but whatever, it's going to salvage what I have here. Alright then. I suppose one last thing I'm going to do is make a few more shotgun shells. Now let's just head over to the Neuron division now. And in we go. Now, I'm probably gonna get to like the most single important point of this game for me, because this is basically where I'll have to basically come back to for like other achievements. But whatever, let's just show off what I'm basically about to do.
Echo painted.
Oh, it's a techno path.
Hemorrhage detected. Seek medical attention.
Interesting place for this guy to be. Oh, this is new. I don't remember this guy spawning here. But I guess it wouldn't be interesting unless there's like, something in the way here, so not just a typical jog.
Typhon contaminant found. Hemorrhage detected. Seek medical attention.
Hey, those guys are really hurting me quite a bit, but whatever.
Warning.
I think I was still killed through the door there, but oh well. Well, that's good to know. Basically, if you're fighting these, technopaths and you're fighting the turrets, you have to actually, deal with everything all at once.
Alien threat detected. Alien threat detected. Software version initializing. Hemorrhage detected. Seek medical attention. Warning. Vital signs critical.
What does the hemorrhage do to me? Let's just see. Oh, okay, so basically I take extra damage and also, spring and jump and hurt me, so... It's just painful. Don't think I can get out through there, so... Alright, let's just get through here. Now note that that door that, leads to this room, that's not open until, Igwe basically comes through here, so... In order to basically get to, access to, this room, you need, Igwe basically open it for you. Which doesn't happen until, this part of the game. I kind of feel I should take care of a technical lab for doing anything else, though, so... Let's figure out how I'm basically going to do that, I guess.
Alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Alright, got him.
System alert. Repairs needed. System alert. Repairs needed.
Alright, well that was painful. I'm gonna go basically heal up yet again because, like, you know, a hemorrhage is like a big deal.
Morgan, Igwe, I've isolated the neuromod inception dates. I'm running the secondary checks now. Please, hurry. Dahl is our only way off Talos.
Yes, I know. He wants me to come over to neuromods, but whatever. I gotta heal up first. By the way, if I try and run, there's like each second I basically lose like 5 health.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit couldn't handle. I'll have you feeling better soon.
Yeah, superficial injuries. I'm hemorrhaging all over. And yeah, again, wiped back to Neuromod Division. It's actually worth pointing out, by the way, that Igwe is like, you know, your main way of basically getting in here, but I will note there is possible to get in here through Alex if, like, you know, you basically, like, you know, use up the neuromods from, like, you know, the Psycho Division place. I completely forgot the name of, like, the Psycho Division, but whatever. Basically, if you go through, like, you know, the place you go to get basically guts, there's, like, you know, a neuromod division, like, you know, or neuromod, like, you know, recipe for, like, the, like, you know, fabricator. But when you basically, like, go there, and, like, you, like, go to, like, you know, make the neuromods, after, like, a certain amount of neuromods are made, you'll be cut off because it'll basically, like, you know, you expired, so to speak.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Never actually loot these guys either, by the way, so... Well, no bookmarks here, so guess you have to hack your way into this one if you want to get into it. Alright, so here's a stairway basically up to, like, this second level here, by the way. I'll know if you don't, like, use, like, you know, the glue gun basically up here. You'll have to basically, like, to walk your way up, like, this way, so... This is how you basically get up there. Question to ask here is there going to be, like, any enemies this way or not? By the way, here's, like, the door basically get up here, so... We basically visited all these places already. And I guess Igwe killed everything up here. Don't really need these anymore, so let's drop them. Alright, so that should be where I'm basically going to go. Doesn't appear like there's anything up here, so I should be good to basically meet Igwe and like get this done.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, I was afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, Dahl, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan. Remember, if this works, say nothing.
Yeah, basically we're gonna go into like the next, phase basically our plan here of Igwe. I'm just gonna grab everything I can here because we're not coming back. Ooh, medical doctor. There's something for fabricating to prevent those little mishaps I had before of hemorrhaging.
Requesting new operator. TranStar Pyramid 490 medical class operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
When extracted, Dahl's memory should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here.
I guess there's not a whole lot we can basically ditch at this point to make room for stuff, so we'll take this. Alright, so surgery console.
Dr. Yu?
So
ready when you are.
Subject may be confused upon awakening from their apto-regressive neutromy, so neuromotor extraction, and should show erratic behavior. The following audio will assist patients in understanding what has happened and ease their shock.
Hello, volunteer. My name is Bianca Goodwin. I'm the volunteer and guest liaison aboard Talos 1. I wanted to be the first person to congratulate you when you woke. On behalf of everyone at TranStar, well done and thank you. I'm sure you feel disoriented. This is because you've just experienced a medical procedure known as apto-regressive neurotomy. For the next few hours, you might have trouble with fine motor skills or recalling details. More importantly, your memory of the tests is completely gone. But don't worry, I want you to know your willing participation was a big success. It's already yielding valuable information for our scientists and engineers. So, please, rest easy for now. Once you feel well enough, I'll come by to conduct your exit interview. See you soon. Hello,
so yeah, that's usually what they
My name is Bianca.
That's what they usually play for the
If you're having second thoughts, performing the extraction can't set us back any more than we already are. Except for time.
Alright, so patient, Walter Dahl. Procedure after regressive neurotomy, cortical area, blah blah. Patient connector must be updated
Dr. Yu.
recent scan, so I have to do that right now.
Morgan,
Oh, we have to engage the circular harness, I guess. So we gotta do this first. Then we gotta do a neural scan. Alright, so here we go. Perform. A Neutrami.
If you're worried about the Geneva Protocols, you have my word. I will say nothing about who performed the procedure. I am at risk as well, you know.
What? Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you. And Alex. I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander Dahl, I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Ah. Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the Shuttle Bay and prepare for departure. Transtar mandate. Doctor, you can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit. Alright, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station, or Transtar will blackbox me.
Alright, so there we go.
Just need to check your vitals. Wouldn't want our pilot to faint.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Let's take all these little things. Alright, so note that at this point,
lead the way, Morgan.
Dahl's basically like,
We'll
friendly to you.
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often. And yet, this turn of events with Dahl, I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station.
We'll meet you there, Morgan.
Alright, so this is a sample over here. So I'll note basically at this point we're just going to save the game. And this will be like the end of like this like phase of the game. Like, next thing we'll be doing is like, the final phase of the game, like the end game. But one more save. And this save will be very important, this one right here, because at this point, we're going to come back here right after I win the game, because there will be a little bit more basically to show off when I basically, like, win the game for the first time. Basically, this is a game just to throw it out there that has multiple endings, so I'll basically try and show off at least, like, the two main endings, so to speak. Basically, one where, like, you go with, like, Alex's, like, request, and the other where you basically, like, just go with your initial plan of blowing up the station. But that'll be for next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this time, and take care.